What's going on, everybody? It's Davey from the 80s, and you are now entering the Cinema Chop Shop, so park your ass right there. And while you're there, don't forget to hit the like, the share, the subscribe button. Also, if you check the link below, you'll see a Patreon account. If you click it, you can become a member. All you got to do is try recommend movies and music and trailers for to react to. So click the damn link. Now, with that being said, we're here today to bring you a little bit of movie news. Now, the beloved Squid Games. That is a Korean-based TV show that was a huge random hit on Netflix, and all of a sudden it's been greenlit for season two. Season two is under development already with the Netflix building behind it. So there's been a little bit of news that Netflix is already talking about remaking it. What? They're already talking about an American remake of Squid Games. Legend has it, or word around the campfire is that Netflix thinks that season two isn't going to be as much of a hit as season one. So they're already gearing up, already in the back scenes, asking questions, talking to some people. There's already rumblings that they have approached David Fincher, who himself is not foreign to adapt to foreign adaptations. He has did The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, which is originally a Swedish film. They have approached him with possibly directing, you know, this new remake, possibly, right? They have a pretty good relationship because he was the one that directed Mindhunter, which is honestly one of my favorite shows that was on Netflix, and I really wish and pray that they would just go ahead and release that damn season three, but I don't think it's going to happen. But then he's also done the House of Cards, right? And that was also a very beloved show. But not to mention that, but this dude is responsible for Fight Club, Zodiac, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Social Network, as I mentioned, Gone Girl, right? The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, and many others. This man has a very huge like catalog of very good movies, and he's an excellent director. You know, he's a brilliant mind. So if anybody can do Squid Games, it's definitely going to be him. You know, but the fact that they would already be rumbling and talking about the possibility of already remaking the Squid Games, it's kind of worrisome for me. You know, and it's they need to understand that I really think that people are going to buy into Squid Game season two. Now, yes, I will say that it took a while for them to get to season two, you know, so that fatigue, you know, I think Stranger Things was also hit with it too. People check in and people tune in, but at the same time, if you make people wait too long, they're going to start tuning out. And I believe that this is one thing that might hit Squid Games, but it is a huge, highly anticipated show. I really think that they should have struck when the iron was hot and did it as quickly as possible because I mean, at one point, Squid Game merchandise was crazy. During the pandemic, everybody was trying to find Squid Game masks and people were trying to find Squid Game costumes for Halloween and stuff like that. So they really should have struck when the iron's hot. I mean, the buzz behind Squid Games is kind of dissipating, but at the same time, I don't think it's to the point where you would already have to start backdooring them and start saying, "Hey, you know what? Behind the scenes, yeah, we might need to go ahead and reboot this, the American version." You know, this isn't the early 2000s, man. America has this trend where we want to just remake all of these really good Asian films, like we did with The Ring, we did with freaking The Grudge, we did with Polaroid. There's so many movies, and then also with the announcement of the Train to Busan remake, we are doing all of these damn movies over in our own way, and at the end of the day, it's just like the original exists. Why do we need to do this? Squid Games was a hit. It was a hit with American audiences around the world. And then also in the show, it's shown that the Squid Game activities goes on all across the world. That it's not just only in Korea. So why do we need to do a remake when we can just maybe do a Squid Game that focuses on the American adaptation of it? Like, you get what I'm saying? So that's all I'm saying. But if anybody's going to do it, David is an excellent pick for to remake this damn thing. I'm not mad at that. That's a fucking excellent pick in my opinion. But I'm just mad at the idea that Netflix is already trying to backdoor the Korean franchise and it's not really even giving them a chance to just even try. They're already like it's like kind of like they're just counting on their failure. They already have things in the works in case this doesn't happen. I understand everything. It's cool to have a plan B, but at the same time, you have to understand that Squid Games brought in a whole lot of money for you. And right now, Netflix, you should not be trying to fuck over the relationships that you have with these people, especially because you've lost a bunch of freaking subscribers because of the bullshit that you pulled with these different tiered memberships and these ads that you're now running on Netflix, and the whole fact that you're like trying to prevent people from sharing passwords and shit. Netflix, you have lost a whole lot of loyal customers and shit with this bullshit that you pull in. And I really don't think that remaking the Squid Games is another way to get that done. You know what I'm saying? You want to have as many great creative minds and really and good relationships between you and these other artists, these other directors, and these other filmmakers, because they're going to come to you with their fresh ideas and pitch it to you first because you built that relationship. But if you fuck that over, then they're going to go somewhere else, and there's another studio that's going to be a hit. You could have Peacock probably putting you in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? You could have fucking Tubi or some shit putting you in the dirt. You need to chill the fuck out, Netflix, and really think about these relationships that you might be fucking over. But that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think. Do you think that this American remake to the Squid Games is a good idea? Even though I love the idea of David directing it, I think that's a really good move. But why don't you just fund freaking Mindhunter season 3? I'm just saying. But anyway, let me know in the comment section down below. And you are now exiting the cinema chop shop. Hope you guys have a magnificent day. Adios, homies.